Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We're back with more Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We've powered up Broom Tower, which means we got a load of new areas to access. I'm going to start by going upwards, since I think upwards is back the way we came, and this might be a shortcut to an earlier part of the level. Yes, I recognize some of this. Wait, hang on. Okay. That was a bad start. Bad start. A dear friend. That's me. I'm a deer. Ducky Solies. Yep. Oh. How's everybody doing this evening? Still quite early in the week. Hope you're doing well. Right. I need to go and get those souls back. Oh, thankfully they're just right here. Presumably because they don't spawn on moving platforms. You're doing well. I'm really glad to hear that, Aftons. Yeah, I think that does just take us back up to where we have been before. But, like, that's not... I see that there's, hang on. I'm gonna equip... Yeah, because we now have these... access to these. I'm just gonna equip this so we can take a look around. I hope that it doesn't crush me against the ceiling. That would be tragic. That one's locked. Ah! Drawing two hands at once. Wow. That's commitment. Well done. Right. What about through here? What we got? Have we been here before? I don't recognize this place. But we could have been. There's a guy. Right. Let's, oh! Okay, there is a bowman in there. One more, come on! There we go. What is commitment behind perseverance combined with efficiency? Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah, you just gotta keep at it. And that's the way you succeed. Alright, I see at least two more of these. No, I see three more of these bowmen. There's two over there. And then there's one in this little nook here. Oh, there's two in this nook. Or one and then one of those guys. Okay. I feel like it would be quicker to get back to this point from the other bonfire. Hexing is rooted... Oh, okay, I'll read that again when it comes up next time. But this is actually links into a discussion I was having with some people the other day, or might even have been earlier today, in that there are hexes in Dark Souls 2, which scale based off your character's... the lower of your character's intelligence and faith, which means you're going to be at least as good at sorceries or miracles, probably at both. If you're going to be a hexer. Actually, let's see if we can get back to the previous bonfire. Ooh. The thing is, I want my souls back. I want my souls back. What is this way? Ah, okay. Bonfire right here. So yeah, there are hexes in Dark Souls 2, but they don't. And one of the things about them is that there are 3 sorts of things that you use to cast spells in these games. For miracles, you use a in Dark Souls 1, it's a talisman. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, it's a sacred chime. And use a catalyst, which is like a magic wand or staff, for a sorcery. Was this it? This was it. And there's also pyromancy flames for pyromancies, obviously. But which one you used for hexes varied from hex to hex. Some hexes required... no hexes required pyro flames, but because like they were kind of based on sorcery and miracles, some of them required a sacred chime, and some of them required a catalyst. I'm still getting used to these guys because they've got a lot of weird moves. Yeah, okay, cool. We lost 33,000 souls, that's fine. Pyromancy's gonna do pyromancy things. Always gotta have hot hands. Now here's a fun fact, I actually do have hot hands. I don't know if it's like a circulation thing that comes from being really tall, but yeah, my hands run very hot. And my feet run very cold. And my nose runs all the time. Okay. Do I want to try that again? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it looked like a thing. I want to see what's over there, and I want to see what's up there, and I also want to see where this lift eventually goes. Shoop. See you on the way down. Okay. Hello, you. Yeah, because they've got like a 2-hit combo and a 3-hit combo and a 4-hit combo and maybe a 5-hit combo. You want a fun Dark Souls fact? Okay. How about I know quite a lot of fun facts about Dark Souls. It's just a question of remembering a single one of them. I didn't even see what that was. So you probably know that the Moonlight Greatsword has appeared in every single FromSoft game in some form or another. I think it made its debut in like the original King's Field, but like the way that you get it and how it works is always subtly different. In Dark Souls 1, you get it from cutting off the tip of the tail of Seath the Scaleless. Is another sort of fun fact. If there's a boss with a tail in Dark Souls, you can usually cut the tail off, and the tail will usually give you a special weapon. But yeah, you get the Holy Moonlight Sword from Seath the Scaleless in Dark Souls 1. I missed it. You get it from... To get it in Dark Souls 2, you have to transmute... like, you have to... I messed that up. God, this is just like a million tangents all at once. You need to like trade a boss soul for it in Dark Souls 2. But you only get that if you beat the Duke's Dear Freya on New Game +1 or above. Yeah, New Game +1 or above. So you can't get it in base New Game. Unless you use Bonfire Ascetics to respawn the Duke's Dear Freya after beating her. In Dark Souls 3, you get it from transmuting the soul of Osiris, the consumed king, I believe. In Demon Souls, it's just like in a pile of leeches. And you have to convince the leeches to go away. In Dark Souls, there are kind of two versions of it. There's a false version of it, which you get from the obtaining the Sword Hunter badge, or the Radiant Sword Hunter badge, and there's the true version that you get from defeating Ludwig in the DLC. It does also exist in like every Kingsfield game, most of the Armored Core games, if not all of them. Yeah, it's just a nice little point of continuity for the Dark Souls. It's like one of the FromSoft trademarks. Right, I'm still leaving footprints, so I think I'm still covered in water. Okay, that didn't go quite as well as I was hoping. Oh, look at how bright it is. Right, where are we? Pointless ahead. Okay, I will be the judge of that. Simpleton terrain. What do? Simpleton. What does a simpleton look like? Is that it? Makes the wearer invisible while rolling. I mean, that sounds fun. Doesn't sound particularly useful, but that does sound fun. I do like invisibility, even if it's temporary. Okay, so we've done that one. Where's the other thing that we were going to be up here for? It was... yeah, okay, it was over here. Ow. Those things don't respawn when you hit bonfire. Yeah, Dark Souls does. There's a lot of items that exist in multiple Dark Souls games, and they sort of tell you how the world has been evolving. Our mutual friend, Nemi, he's a real fan of Lucatil of Mirror, and at one point in Dark Souls 2, she's a summonable ally, at one point she asks the cursed undead to promise to, like, remember her, because one of the things about going hollow is that you forget your own identity, and she doesn't want that. And you can find some of her equipment in Dark Souls 3, and it says that it's called like Lucatil's Mask or something. And it says, you know, even like nobody really knows why this male mask is named for a woman. And it's like, yeah, the chosen undead, or the cursed undead kept their promise, which is nice. It also just, like, if you compare the flavor text on certain items, it shows you the world just generally getting worse and worse as time goes on. Come out, you two. Not all of you, just... Right, I think it might be because of the... Oops. It might be because of the fire sound effects, because I'm getting the same thing we were having last time, where some of the sound effects just don't seem to play. And I wonder if it's because the fire sound effect is like multiple sound effects all playing at the same time. Rip. I'm gonna look it up and see if it's because I'm getting the same sort of I wish there could be a Dark Souls-like game where the world steadily gets better sequel after sequel. Well, yeah, I mean, part of the point of Dark Souls is just being very depressed about everything. Or no, it's not necessarily about that. It's about like the transient nature of the world, that like you can't hold on to good things forever. And in trying to hold on to good things forever, you are going to harm them and make them worse. Did we try that door over there? Like, the first sin is Gwyn using his own body to relight my fire, to link the first flame and to the first sin is Gwyn trying to prolong the Age of Fire beyond its natural conclusion. Is somebody healing you? It certainly looks like it. Is it you? Are you doing it? Yeah, smelt wedge, please. Boink. Oops, messed that one up. Can I... There we go, I'm out. You climb the mountain to challenge the gods to save the world. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, I think philosophically, Dark Souls has like a particular thesis that it's, I'm not going to say like trying to push, because it never forces the player to really confront the reality that everything is super bad. It just kind of says, yeah, this is how this world is. I mean, would that be a game series where things get easier, and that's how you signify things getting better? Like, I don't know. Oh, a +7 broadsword, nice. Shame we already have a +10 broadsword. Ooh, what was this? Oh, that's a Soul of Nidalia. Yes. I don't know, I like Dark Souls, but I also like not being depressed. So I think there's room in the world for both. I mean, the thing is, Souls-like is a genre. As unhelpful as a description of the game it is. So like, whatever topic you enjoy, or whatever tone you're looking for, you can probably find a Dark Souls game that suits you. Right. We're gonna try doing that. That route once more. So many of them are grim and dark, and I think a lot of them are just trying to make the Dark Souls lightning strike twice, as it were. You know, they're like, oh, Dark Souls was really successful, so let's copy everything Dark Souls did and not have a single original thought. It's like, I love Ratatouille, right? It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Pixar films. And there is a great line in it where, I want to call her Cosette, but I don't think that's her name. She says to Linguini, you know, this is why Gusteau's recipes are all so good, because he always does something unexpected, and he writes down his recipe. Okay, right, gotcha, do something unexpected. She's like, no, follow the recipe. Gusteau's already done the unexpected thing, we just stick to the recipe. And that's kind of how I feel about some of these things, is like, they copy something successful, even though they don't understand that the reason it was successful is because it was original. Excuse me, what's this? I think also, although I don't agree with all of his takes, I think Yahtzee did express, I think it was a Souls-like review, when he said something like, what is unique is rarely original. No, sorry. What is successful is rarely original, and what is original is rarely successful. And if something comes along that is both successful and original, it doesn't remain original for long. Although he said it a lot more eloquently than I did. But yeah, it's like a lot of people really like certain things because they are something different, and then something comes along and does exactly the same thing, and it's like, okay, cool. I'm trying to think of a good example, but the only one that comes to mind is like The Simpsons, you know? Because I mean, The Simpsons has made basically every joke under the sun. They've been going for so long. It's like I wish somebody would take them out behind the shed and put them out of the misery, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that in the anything that any comedy that can be made has already been made by The Simpsons. I think South Park even did like an episode called The Simpsons Did It, where the writers were saying, oh, how do we make an original thing now? And it's like, yeah, we can't. But a lot of people will copy something without really understanding what made it successful. And it's just, I don't want to get into like the complete lack of creativity in Hollywood, but it bothers me to no end that so many of like the things that we see in you know big releases are installments in franchises, or they're reboots, or they're reimaginings, or you know sequels. It's like, can people not just come up with an original idea? And that's why I think like the indie space is where some of the most interesting stuff happens in just about everything, you know. Like the how do we get back down? It's over here, isn't it? I usually use like tabletop games as an example, because in recent years tabletop games have been very much in the zeitgeist, and a lot of that has to do with like the embrace of nerd culture and the fact that, you know, Dungeons & Dragons is cool now. And some of it, yeah, but a lot of game developers, a lot of people who want to make tabletop games basically just want to make Dungeons & Dragons again. But like they want to make, you know, a dungeon crawling game heavily built around combat with like medieval fantasy and all that sort of thing. And then you get really interesting, like just out there wild stuff. Like there's a game called Interstitial, Our Hearts Intertwined, which is like basically Kingdom Hearts the RPG, where it's a game pretty much based around the idea that human interactions are meaningful, and the relationships that we forge with one another are kind of our like they're kind of our greatest strength, and the ability to like forge those connections is what really makes us special. This is, I feel like I'm losing frames and I have no idea why. Sorry, give me a second to fight this guy and I'll see if I can fix it. I've got I mean, there's games like Everyone is John, where everybody takes the role of the same character, but it's like an examination of like impulses and the rational mind versus like irrational urges. Oh, there's a second one. Nice. It's just there's the indie space is at once where the most and least original ideas happen. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think there is a big difference to be drawn between independent designers who are making something purely for the love of the art, or that like they have an idea and they really want to make it happen, and people who really want to be successful and make something for that reason. And I think the thing is, I don't think the two are completely incompatible as philosophies. It's just you have to wonder whenever you start a creative project, like what is the purpose, you know? Like what do you hope to gain from it? like for example, I've been doing creative writing for a long time now. Like, since I was in wee bab school, but I don't do it for anybody but myself. You know, I don't publish anything that I write. I write things because I enjoy writing, and like the final product is like almost more incidental than anything. And there are other people who are like, I want to write the next bestseller, because not because they have any great passion for the craft, but because they just want the success and the fame and the wealth that it brings. And I mean, you see the same thing happening in like every industry. Like nowadays, like social media influencers, YouTubers, hell, even like VTubers, like, you know, a lot of people don't do it just because they like streaming, just because they enjoy interacting with fans and whatever. A lot of people do it because they're like, hey, this is a career. I can make this a career because other people have been successful at it. But, you know, I guess the thing is that, like, it's very easy for humans to notice the things that stand out. And it's very hard for us to differentiate, like, separate. So yeah. Yeah, trying to turn your art into... But the thing is, you're not learning to draw because, like, exclusively because you think there's money in it. You're learning to draw because you enjoy it, and because you want to do a job that you can enjoy, you know? Right, we got the tower key. What does that unlock? Probably a lot of things, actually. I've got some places to try. Oh, come on. Wait. No, let's go over here. I should probably rest at the bonfire downstairs, to be honest, because then I don't have to make this journey every single time. Yeah, it's like the number of people that you see who want to be social media influencers. Like, if you ask a kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, don't want to sound like a boomer, but like back in my day, it's all like, you know, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a doctor or a nurse. I want to be, yeah. And now it's just like, I want to be a social media influencer. Prowlers. Come on, buddy. I'm not here for you. Hey, I was using the smelter wedge. That's not fair. Oh well, hopefully he doesn't invade me a second time. Yeah, it's... Like, the number of people on any given social media platform, and the number of people who make a living out of it, like, those numbers, like, the percentage is very small. And it's the same in anything. But, like, I also... I don't know, I feel like people should also remember that, like, in a capitalist system such as we have, people often feel reduced to the value of, like, people feel like their value is directly, like, is the same as the stuff that they produce. And, you know, you're more than that. You're not just your products. But I think it speaks to a, come on, man, again? Ah, too late. Sucks to suck, buddy. Like, it's really easy to feel devalued if you're not making something. But people need to remember that you can just do things that you enjoy, right? Is he gonna go heal as well? Nope. Like, I am very much of the opinion that people should be allowed to enjoy things just for their own sake, you know? Like, if you want to watch films, then you should do that without feeling like you have to make video essays about them or whatever. Like, you don't have to be a film critic to enjoy films. You don't have to be a food critic to enjoy good food. To enjoy bad food, though. Right, I do want to beat that guy because that looks like a corridor over there. But yeah, it's like just have hobbies. But I also accept that, like, the inequities in our society mean that it's very difficult for a lot of people to find the time to have hobbies. It might be a lag problem on my end. I've dropped a lot of frames, and I don't know why, because I don't know what I've done differently. It could just be that this is the state of the internet at the moment. Like, it could be everybody is online watching some big sporting event or something. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people often need to be reminded that you are... I don't know if you've seen Encanto, but like... I don't want to spoil Encanto. Like, the ending song... Well, I mean, the... oh, I'm posture checking and hydrating. Can I try and kill this guy first? Wow, this thing does, like, no poise damage. Right, we're okay. Okay. Parrying, I don't understand. Because, like, I started parrying, like, long before his attack came out, but if I had parried later, I would have been hit before the... I don't know. Alright, posture check. Yeah. Hydrate. Yeah. Stretch. Done. Right, I am reinvigorated and ready to face prowlers once again. It would be nice if we could just... No! Wait a sec. Oh no. There's a place we've seen before. Never mind. Might be. At least these two are synchronized. Alright, come on then, Prowlers. Okay, got it that time. Stab. Don't. Thank you. I think the thing that bothers me the most about, like, parrying is how you have to learn every single enemy's attack and which ones are parry. Are you kidding me? Okay, I am not bothering with all this. I am leaving. Alright, bonfire. Cool. Let's light that up. That's fine. It's fine if I die here. I think this might be a boss, actually. I think this might be a boss. Yeah, this looks Boschish. Let's see what it say. Overwhelm me, but be wary of wretch. Good luck. Despair ahead. Alas, nothing happened. Okay, so I guess we need something else. Visions of awful armor, therefore visions of head. Tough enemy ahead. Overwhelming, be wary of wretch. Good luck. Okay, so we must need some other item to activate this. Big sword there. Oh, you're asking for a bad joke. Okay, so two Scotsmen go into a pub in the Vatican, and they say to the bartender, while we're here, we should drink what the Pope drinks. So what does the Pope usually get? And he says, oh, the Pope usually drinks creme de menthe. And he's like, okay, we'll have 2 pints of that. Right. Okay, these guys aren't as difficult as the main guy downstairs. Maybe the trick is we've got to defeat all of these guys in order to... I hope that's not the case, because I hate fighting human-shaped enemies in this game. Especially when it's like 3-on-1. Don't. There we go. Right, one left. Cover. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't understand, creme de menthe is a spirit. You do not drink it in pints. But the... it is very strong. If you drank a pint of creme de menthe, you would probably die. Oh, okay. That counts as the invaders being banished. Let's have a look and see if the armor works now. Of course. Alas, nothing happened. Okay, so we do still need something else. I'll take that. Yoink. Okay, so we still have... there's still another couple of ways that we can go. Still another couple of ways. No! To be honest, with the Silvercat ring, I probably could have chased it down, but I didn't want to risk it. Alright, I'm going to rest at the bonfire on the bottom to get me flasks back. Well, actually, does the tower key unlock other things? Wait, not that one. Wait. Wait. No, over here. I was forgetting where the doors were. Okay, tower key does work here. What's this? Oh, it's a curse. It's a curse! It's a curse. Cool, hello buddy. You gonna come and curse me? Okay, it's not him that causes the curse. He is just curse adjacent. Okay, bonfire first, bonfire first. Bonfire first. Alright, that's gonna respawn this guy. So we do have to lure him out again. Come on. I know you can come out. You're not just going to wait for me to get cursed, are you? Oh wait, this game doesn't have pebbles. Oh, wait, okay. Sorry. I was looking for something I had to throw at you. Guess this would work. No, it wouldn't. Maybe I can destroy the... Is it cursed jars? Oh, cool. It's not cursed jars. I suppose I shouldn't actually be scared, because I already have the maximum level of curse. So, actually getting cursed is not going to be such a big issue. Yeah, I already have the maximum curse. I'm bringing this with me, just so I can actually see. Okay, we'll take you out one at a time. We'll lure you out one at a time. That didn't work. Oh, no, it did. Yeah, turn your back on me, that's right. I think it must be the sound effects layering over each other. I feel like that's the only thing that I can think of that would cause a sound effect issue. Like, it must be because, you know, there's the sound of fire, and there's the sound of machinery, and there's the sound of every single movement you make. And I feel like if it was a different sort of issue, it would have shown up before this point. Right, there must be like... There must be... Come on, you. Come on, any of you. I heard a little whispering. Can't really make sense of it, though. Good thing I'm already cursed. Okay, that actually startled me because I wasn't expecting you to... Right, coming out. Drinking another Estus. Come on, guys. You want to come out and fight me, don't you? Alright, this is taking a while. Hopefully I have enough healing items to get through it. It sounds like whoever's whispering is whispering something like human. I'm like, that's not me, I'm a zombie. I'm a Zambonus. Dang. Well, guess we gotta try again. Oh, I'm hydrating as well, as also. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, now there's an idea. Using a great sword. Or a good sword. Okay. Right, come on, some or all of you. Come on. There we go. Right. I know it doesn't actually affect me, but like seeing the curse gauge creeping up does frighten me somewhat. Right. I am actually gonna go and light up a torch. Not rest upon fire. Done enough resting upon fire, thank you. Right, so there's a... We killed this guy. I wanna draw these guys out. Okay, I forgot that halberds have an absolutely ridiculous range. You gonna come out any further? Or is that it? The sound effect disappearing is happening kind of consistently, so it must be something related to this area, you know? I'm gonna presume that it's the ambience all layering over itself. Because I imagine in other areas, even ones that have like lots of ambience, it has it all as one. Oh, cool! That's a new move I've not seen before. Like places like the Shaded Woods, I think that's all like one track. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna Google it after the stream and see if anybody else has a similar issue. Excuse me. Right. We're coming again. Maybe I should just... I'm sure, like, people have data mined this game, so I'm sure somebody has done like a dump of all of the audio files and been able to like say what they say. One of the things I love about in the Bloodborne DLC, spoilers, when you get to the fishing hamlet, you can hear a load of whispering, but like it's kind of unclear what they're actually saying in places. Like some things are very distinct, but a lot of things are not. Man, the light so abruptly changes when you get up to the central room of the tower. Because of magical darkness. Come on, friend. Let me lead you on a merry chase. Well done. Finish your hands. I'm proud of you. Next month is Horse Month. Because that's what they say, isn't it? The two most difficult things to draw are hands and horses. Right. Now you... They just move so weirdly. It's like I can't actually predict what they're going to do based on their current body position. Right, I know what to expect. I'm not bringing the torch in anymore. So this is going to be very boring to watch, I imagine. Actually, 179 from the blacksmith's hammer versus 166 from the broadsword. It's not much worse, and the broadsword comes out a lot quicker and uses less stamina, so I'm going to use this. The broadsword always ends up being the better option. Yeah, they can get like 6 hits with the broadsword versus only 3 or 4 with the hammer. Oh no, they might be around the same. No, you know what? You know what? Just so that there's something interesting to look at. Yeah. It's one of those cases where something has to be very good or like significantly better than your starting equipment for you to consider using it. And like the broadsword is good. The magic mace that you get, I forget where, but I've been using it a lot, is also really good. And something has to be really, really good for me to use it over the either of these weapons. No, not both of you. Not both of you. Alright, there's that one. Okay, cool. Last guy, and this will be the attempt that we get it. Because like he has an attack where he does like a spinny aroundy slash, which he follows up with an overhead slash, I think. It's... Oh! Okay, that's interesting. Alright, we're opening this door. Right, it must be this. Smelter wedge. This must be causing the curse, and also cause that guy to revive. There we go. See, we're no longer getting cursed. And that guy died. Perfect. And now my torch is casting light as it should. Poor Nadalia. Fire snake. Would do. The Magus Agil. Sought to create a will of its own. I want to read the flavor text on the Soul of Nadalia. Oh no, doesn't actually say anything. Read message. Door, but oversight. Oh, is this a fake door? Okay. That's a shame. Okay, so we've now done this area, finally. Let me quickly think. Are there any other locked doors that we've seen that might be unlocked with the tower key? I think there was one down here. That one. Where's this go? Confidence required ahead. I'm confident. Liar. Why do people just keep commenting liar? Is this some, like, is it some inside joke that I'm not familiar with? Twilight herb. Okay. Maybe this is what they meant. Alright, I see guys with flaming swords down there. What's this way? Iron Passage. Okay. Thing is, like, the orange sign soapstone is really good. Like, being able to communicate with other players is fantastic. The problem with it is it's very difficult to convey anything of actual meaning. Like, you have to be very careful and very precise with the words that you select. What's up? Right, I'm not going to pull this lever just in case it opens up all of these cells. What's this? Boulder. Thank you. Very good. Alright, these guys are not as strong. Maybe what's it called? The smelter wedge thing? The soul of Nadalia was empowering them. Maybe I should run past those two. Whoops. Sorry about my face there. I don't know if this is actually like a worthwhile thing to be doing. Like, I don't know how... I don't think this is gonna lead us to the lost crown. But it might. Alright, somebody cast Tranquil Walk of Peace, so I now can't run. So that's a bit annoying. Yeah, the fact that there are ranged characters that I can't take out from my current position, that is a bit frustrating. So, I'll try once more, and then I'm heading back to the elsewhere. Like that. That guy right there with the flaming swords just sniping me. Yeah, gotta be careful about my dodges. That didn't work. Yeah, I'm giving up at this bit. I imagine this place is optional, so we're gonna opt not to do it just yet. Like we did with the Sunken King DLC. I believe only one of the bosses in Old Iron King is a required boss, and the other two are optional. But we are gonna do all of the bosses. Don't. No! We are going to do all of the bosses at some point, but it just depends like which order we do them in. I think we are pretty close to the... Ooh! That's probably like just where Iron Passage lets out. I think we're close to the boss of this DLC, but I'm not sure. Like I've never done this before. Ignoring you. Wait, are you actually dead? That's weird. Okay, wow, that's a lot of damage. You know, one thing I do really like about this area actually is the combination of indoor and outdoor places. Like all these balconies and things, they're just really nice. You know, it adds a great variety. So it's not just like, it doesn't just feel like a really super enclosed place. But I mean, realistically, how would one get to this balcony if they didn't drop through a floor above? Partisan. I think that's a sort of spear, but I forget. My weapon knowledge is pretty limited. Oh hey, there's a big guy. I hate the big slow guys, because I always end up dodging way too early. Airplanes, maybe. Oh, as in how you get to the balconies. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could work. Right, I think this guy alternates which shoulder he spits out of. But I don't know. It looks like it. Yeah, that was his left. Next should be his right. Yeah. And then we don't get to see what's next. Bye-bye. Fine work. Thank you. Thank you for edifying me. Right. Where are we now, and how do we get to the next place? Lots of these guys. Excuse me? That's new. He had like a tiny little bit of health left. Could have got him. And I would have done too, if it weren't for you meddling kids. Travel to just like the floor up, please. Broom Tower. Right, there's only one bonfire in Iron Passage, so I think we're making progress. Like, I think Iron Passage is probably a short area with just like a gauntlet and then a boss at the end. Or possibly just a gauntlet and then items. Right, is this the one that goes down or is this the one that goes up? I think this is the one that goes down, yeah. Just keep heading down. Where's the other downwards one? It's over here, isn't it? Ooh, actually. What's this? Looks like it leads to the same place, but just a level up. Strength ring. Oh, I wonder what that does. Right, 3 two-handed hits with the broadsword, or 3 with the hammer. Like, they are equivalent. I wonder which bit of the floor is going to collapse. And then the last is the smelt. I want to call this guy a smelter demon, but I don't think that's what he is. Come on, just get away from the door. I want to assume you can't move through the door. Oops. Wow. Oh, and he also deals bleed damage. Okay, cool. You can walk through the door. I think I do have to take this one. Oh, wow. I forgot how wide these swings are. Cool, thanks. Ugh. It would be really nice if, like, some of these big roadblock enemies were the ones that didn't respawn, you know? Like, I'm okay with mini-bosses stopping respawning. Nope, it's this way, isn't it? Just gonna avoid all these guys. Down here. I can just run past this guy and then engage with this one on the bridge. That's something I can do. Or avoid this guy on the bridge entirely. And avoid this guy on the bridge entirely. And avoid this guy on the bridge entirely. This looks like a lift. Bye. That looks like boss fog. I know a thing or two about boss fog, and that looks like boss fog. And also... Oh, hello. Oh, you're a that. Well, we're going to use these smelter wedges. I'm not going to... Oh, maybe I am, actually. Oh, these guys just have so much health, it doesn't seem worth it. Right, Soul of Nidalia. I think that's 7? I don't know how many there are in total. I just want the soul, I'm not here for you. I think there is a bonfire right nearby. Ugh. We are so close. I am fairly sure that this is the boss of this DLC. Right. We'll do the same thing again, just skip all the enemies on the bridge. But this time I actually want to try something different. There was a... there was a path on the right-hand side. Excuse me. There was a path on the right-hand side. Like, we took the left-hand path. Like the path directly behind that, the guy with the bow. But there was also a path here. And where does this lead? Ah, it's just a treasure chest. It'd be so cruel if that was a mimic. Yeah, I'll be with you. Oh wow, you are persistent. Right. Sorcery Clutch Ring. Doesn't even sound useful to my character. The ring can be clutch. I think, if I remember rightly, the clutch rings do... What do they do? What do they? They do... increase magic attack, but reduce physical defense. Yeah, they increase the relevant attack, but reduce the relevant defense. Well, yeah. Like I say, not using any sort of magic. So that's kind of useless to me. So I'm just gonna sprint past everything. Don't care. Should have sent this lift back up. Well, that's my B. Oh, they're not pursuing me any past the threshold. That's good. Alright, this time we'll remember. Send it back up. Anything underneath it? Nope. It's the thing you do in Dark Souls. Always check underneath the lift. Right, this time we're going to do all these ones. Perfectly even build. Well, in Dark Souls 3, there's quality builds. Quality weapons have equal scaling on strength and dexterity. And in Dark Souls 2, if you want to play a hex build, you have to have even, right, 10. Cool. I don't know. It could be viable. I could see it working. Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh hey, the big guys haven't spawned this time, but no, they have. They were just a bit slow. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, most builds want some of everything. Not a huge amount of everything, but like, in Dark Souls 2, non-spellcasters get a benefit from attunement. I think it increases agility or something. Alright. Oh, wish me luck. This guy's meant to be one of the harder bosses in the series. Okay. Yeah, and he takes away like half my health with a great sword hit. So I've just got to be very careful with my dodges. Right, we're doing 380 with a two-handed hammer attack. 380 versus 252. The hammer does seem better. And compared to that, I'm going to use it with just one hand. I think it's probably better to have the you have an Estus Punish, don't you? Yes, you do. Right, I think that's phase 2. Okay, cool. That one just has like an incredibly wide arc that we have to be very careful of. Sorry, my ear is falling out. Okay. I think it's going to have to be the hammer. So I'm going to unequip the broadsword and binoculars. That looked like fire damage to me, but I'm not sure. And I think, like with most things, the best move is just not getting hit. I am going to try see what sort of damage we get from the magic mace. Because he might be vulnerable to magic. We'll see. We're just going to compare the damage. I don't think there's like dominant and non-dominant hand in this game. Like I think both hands have the same attack scaling. We're at 172 versus. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Magic is definitely not an option here. Now I think there is a way to like keep him in phase 1 like for a longer time than normal, because like apparently when his sword is glowing, he will not switch to phase 2. I don't know how true that is, but it's also not something that I feel confident in exploiting, because I'm bad at this game. But also, like, how hard is Phase 2 really going to be? When we got through Phase 1 first try last time. We've got so much agility. It sounds like the sound effects are doing the weird thing again. And this time I can't blame the ambience. Oh, good lord. Those swings are just so wide. And again, it's the same problem that because he's so slow, I always end up dodging way before I need to. But it's fine. We're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. I am pretty happy with the progress that we're making. I feel, what time is it now? 7:20. I'm probably planning on going at least until 8 o'clock. That's 40 minutes of attempts. I feel confident we can get this. The slow speed combined with the wide swings is what's really getting me. I might have to go and take a quick break just to fill up my water, but we'll try another couple of attempts. We'll see. I don't know how effective it's going to be to try and block, but we can try and block. Okay. Do I need these? Is there anything in this bloodstain? There is not. There's got to be like a proper way of dodging when he's using his big broad sweeps. Like, is it preferable to dodge I don't know. That time I dodged slightly too late. I might use human effigy here. I've got 59 of them. I can afford to use one. To get that extra health back and free up a ring slot. And, come to think of it, I don't need the cat ring in this fight, so I can take that off. Here's a fun fact for you. I think dexterity in this game is what governs how quickly you use items. So having a lot of dexterity is good for every character. Thought he was going to do two, but he did not. That's going to kill me. Yeah, cool. Right. I am going to get rid of the magic mace. Craftsman's hammer in the first slot. Doesn't actually matter, but... I'm not going to use a lot of human effigies on this fight, but I will use at least one. And that lets us... We could use the life ring, the ring of blades, the ring of steel protection. Ooh, so many options. Gower's ring, ring of restoration. Strength ring sounds good. Strength ring sounds good. Puts us up to 55 strength. Yeah, we'll go for strength ring, and why not dexterity ring as well? Sometimes deflect spells, lower crit load, increase physical attack. I mean, Flynn's ring is really strong, but I don't have the faith in my abilities to do so. Wait. Take that off. That puts us up to 392 attack there. Wait. Puts us up to 372 attack. So the Ring of Blades is just better than the Strength Ring, right? That does increase our agility. But I don't think that's really super necessary. What about Ring of... Life Ring puts us up to 1,700. That's quite a lot. That puts us up to 535 defense. That's pretty good. But I guess the question is, like, do we want to be avoiding more attacks, or do we want to be... Yeah, let's go for the Ring of Blades and the Ring of Steel Protection. And I'm also going to put some of these rings in my box so I can forget about them. We can get rid of all the duplicates. Because you can't equip two of the same ring. I can get rid of the Southern Ritual Band and the Northern Ritual Band, because I don't use spells. I can get rid of the... I'll get rid of the cosmetic rings. And I think that's all we really want to get rid of. Slows equipment. Yeah. Yeah, we can keep the rest. Oh, actually, the third dragon ring does sound quite good. Okay. Got Blacksmith's Hammer. Going in. For attempt number 4, 5? I forget. Alright. Hello, my friend. I'm here once again, my friend. It'd be really nice if we could just grab that sword before he did. Just be like, haha, what you gonna do now? And he'd still probably kill me. Yeah, just wide swings. You probably can't guard break this guy with the forwards and R1. You might be able to. That dodge came just at the right time. Sometimes I do get annoyed at like action queuing in this game, like, or buffering, I guess is the proper term. But sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's helpful. Yeah. Once again, he's just got ridiculous, ridiculous range on all of his attacks. Okay. Okay, I thought for sure I was rolling through that, but apparently not. Okay. Blocking is keeping me alive, but every time I block one of those big attacks and I stagger, I'm so worried about what happens next. Just again, it's the slow moving attacks, you know? It's just like, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. You don't know when. You don't know when I'm coming, but I'm coming. I could punch you right now. I could punch you in 2 seconds. You don't know when it's gonna come. And now we probably need to switch back to the Ring of Binding, unless we want to use another human effigy, which I'm not sure I do. We've only got 58 of them left. Although, we've got 58 of them left, and I think there's a total of, like there's this boss, there's 2 other bosses from this DLC. There are, I think, 3 bosses in, the last DLC, and then there's Nashandra, unless we want to do Ancient Dragon, which I'm not sure I do, because it's friend. So, realistically, what is that? 3 bosses here, 3 bosses in Ivory King, plus 2 bosses in the main game, or 1 or 2 bosses. That's 7 bosses. So, we could probably afford to spend a couple. Like, what is 50 something divided by 7? 7 sevens are 49. 56 would be 8 times 7. So, yeah, we can probably afford to spend like 5 or 6 effigies on each boss. And still have some left over by the end of the game. I know Nashandra is not going to cause me that much difficulty. Oh, there is also Aldia, if you count Aldia as a proper boss, but like from the videos I've seen of him, he doesn't seem terribly challenging. But then again, most of the Dark Souls YouTubers that I watch are good at the game, and I am not, so... Okay, well, at least... I die. Cool. I might need a couple more human effigies, just because I really like the setup of rings that I've got at the moment. But the thing is, I've heard that Fume Knight is one of the most difficult bosses in this game. Or... But I don't know if that's... I don't know, basically. Is this a human person? Steelheart Ellie. I am not going to summon you, because I know that summons make the bosses harder. Like, I don't know. don't know about lots of things. The thing is, I don't want to get like too dependent on having this enormous health bar and like 4 rings, as compared with having a 75% health bar and 3 rings. Because like, what if suddenly things get really difficult? It's like, I think it's a common problem that a lot of people have in video games. They're just like, I don't want to use it now because what if I need it later? And you end up stockpiling items until the very end of the game and not ever using them. Which I think is, you know, it's very relatable. I'm not going to say that I do it, I'm worse for that than anybody else, but I am certainly very aware of the fact that I do it. Right, there we are. He loses his baby sword and brings out the big sword. And I die here. Yeah, I just don't have the adaptability to go through that. I'm okay with having a little bit of health lost, because realistically, what is that health gonna be? What is that health gonna be? Do? I do like, I appreciate very much that it's a very short run back to the boss. You know, Fume Knight is nice and has a bonfire very close to his arena. That's very considerate. Other bosses could learn a thing or two from the Fume Knight. Again, it's the slow ones that really hurt me. That was my B, I messed that one up. Also, here's a fun fact that I think I learned last time I streamed this game, is that you can't, if a life gem gets you to full health, it stops healing you, regardless of how much additional health it might have healed you. Which means you can't like just pop a life gem and hope that you'll oh, come on. Just gotta get away. Why would you stab with a sword shaped like that, Mr. Fume Knight, sir? It's clearly not made for stabbing. The sword was made for stabbing. That's just what it'll do. one of these days this sword is gonna stab all over you. Okay, I thought I had an opportunity. I did not. Come on! Just slightly mistimed a roll, messed up the whole thing. Ugh. Oh, blah. How are we doing for HP? I think we're going to get it in the next couple of attempts. I might want to go and stock up on Radiant Life Gems, though. And annoyingly, that means burning some soul items. But I think a lot of the soul items we were going to use... Actually, I don't even know if anybody sells Radiant Soul Gems. I'll have to look that up. Because I think Melentia, once she moves to Majula, she starts selling an infinite supply of regular life gems. Was I calling them soul gems? I think I've been playing too much Skyrim recently. Soul gems in that game. And to be fair, life and soul are pretty much the same thing, right? If I die. Oh no, that one just went over my head. Thank you. I could also use some Elizabeth mushrooms, I suppose. I think those, unlike life gems, Elizabeth mushrooms continue to heal you even after you get to full. But I'm not sure about that. Dead. Oh no. I might be alive here. Weird though, because like I was... Oh, come on. I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe. I thought I was dead, and then I thought I was safe, and then I was dead. Such is the way of the world. I think I can do like 1 or 2 more attempts, and I have to switch to the Ring of Binding. Very careful about picking my opportunities. Nearly, oh, over 400 for that strike. I think getting the counter hits in is going to make all the difference. But then again, given like how quickly this guy attacks, most of my hits are probably going to be counter hits. Oh. Okay. Well, now we know that we can survive that while we're on full health. I'd really rather not have to, though. I should not have dodged backwards there. That should have been a side dodge. But so easy to identify your misplays in hindsight, isn't it? Okay. Can I... Okay. I'm actually getting out of breath. Drink, 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 drink. Got it! We did it! Oh, Soul of the Fume Knight and Soul of Nadalia. And I think that must be the crown. Crown we came for. A faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. So, is that all the pieces of the Soul of Nadalia? No. We're still missing one or more. Wait. Well, I don't think we have any more smelter wedges left. Do we? Where were they tracked? Sm. No, I don't think we have the smelter wedge. No, Okay, so we've got 2 of the 3 crowns. Let's have a look at the new one. The king sunk below the scorching iron, met the one whose name must never be repeated, and became Icarus Earth. But these were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. Okay, so we are still missing one fragment of Nadalia's soul. But before we go searching for it, I want to go to visit the king. And this is going to be annoying because we've got to sprint past a whole bunch of enemies. I think this section is easier. Oh, actually, before we do anything else, let's go and spend the souls that we get from the Fume Knight. In the meantime, I am going to... What's this stuff on the back of my phone? Okay. Cool. Give me more... I mean, Vigor would be good. Vitality would be good. All of these things would be good. Adaptability. Dexterity. Dexterity. Oh, I don't know. Spoiled for choice. There we go. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Right. Now we're going to go and visit the king. Now we're going to go and visit the king. I think he should have a couple of things to say. A couple of like pieces of dialogue, because I think he updates his mouth words whenever you obtain a crown. There are we've got 2 crowns, so we should have 2 things to say. And once we get the 3rd one, we get the special reward. I love how much darker the king's chamber is than the rest of the the rest of the area. Like, it actually looks somehow blacker than black. I don't think they enter Velstad's arena. Nope, they enter Velstad's arena, but not Vendrick's arena. I don't know. Oh! Yeah, okay, cool. Vendrick's music still plays, even after you beat him. Whew, so let's talk to the king. Let's see what he has to say.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past. Seek adversity. As befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seeker of fire, conqueror of dark. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame. Seeker of fire, I see you've subdued another foul creature. One of the father of the abyss spawn. That confounded quintessence of humanity. The abyss once had form, but then dissipated. And yet, traces of its existence endured. Each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. A feeble, tiny thing that thirsted for power more than any other. Driven by insatiable lust for a worthy vessel. Fire came to be, and with it, disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, light and dark. Dark was seen as a curse. Shadow is not cast, but born of fire. And the brighter the flame, the deeper the shadow. Inherit fire and harness the dark. Such is the calling of a true leader. Dark was seen, shadow is not, and in such dark.
Cool. Thanks, Vendrick. Yeah, we just have one more crown to get, and then the Ashen Mist fades. But I want to do the other two bosses in the Old Iron King DLC first. And I also want to find where we get the other part of Nadalia's soul. Hang on, let me travel to Broom Tower. There we are. We'll travel to the foyer because it's kind of the most central. Okay. Soul of Nadalia. Fextra Life, Fandom. Where's the wiki dot? There's the wiki dot. Okay, there are 12 Ashen Idols in total. Okay, tell me where they are. One just after the throne floor bonfire. In a room full of ashen warriors soon after the throne floor. What is the throne floor bonfire? Is that the one like right at the top? Throne floor. Okay. So, one. Four enclosed. Behind the third door. Behind the locked door by the foyer bonfire. Cursed and revive. Near on the way. Hang on. Wait, whoops. Because inside the tower where Maldron the assassin invades. Where was that? Was that the... Because I remember we headed over to that tower, didn't we? We'll just like retrace our steps through the place and see. Oops. Well, that was a bad start. You know what, actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to, probably just, No, I think I'll call the stream there. Yeah, I'll research this. I'll probably go and, like, find the other shard of Nadalia's soul by myself, like... I'm probably not going to use the thing that you get from it, but, you know, the completionist in me wants it. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have as well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope you have a lovely week. Yeah. So I guess I will see you next time. Bye-bye.